This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to another home edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest today is Kristin Ioannou, who is Deputy Director of Pennsylvania Women Work right here in Pittsburgh. Kristin, thank you so much for spending time with us today. I do appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So let me ask you first, what exactly is this organization, Pennsylvania Women Work?
Yes, our organization is a nonprofit organization that supports individuals who are struggling to find employment. We provide free services that offer job training and skills development in order to help people find jobs where they can support themselves and their families.
Well, I wanted to ask you, in light of these recent employment figures that came out last Friday, essentially only a 266,000 new job improvement when many expected much more than that. The reports are that it has a disparate impact. It hurts women, this pandemic, much more than it's hurt men. Is that true? What can you tell us from your perspective?
Yes. So what we've been seeing is that at the start of the pandemic back in March, we saw very high levels of unemployment. And very quickly, we saw that the impact was even greater for women, as well as women minorities. And the reason for that is kind of a multitude of issues. But first and foremost, women were in many of the industries that were most impacted, such as hospitality, tourism, service types of jobs, as well as those positions really didn't offer paid leave or family medical leave for women who were impacted. Secondly, we really saw that women are primarily the caretakers of their families. They're the ones that are really responsible for childcare. And, at the beginning of the pandemic, we really started seeing a lot of childcare and daycare centers closing, and that responsibility really fell to women. And then the other piece is we saw more than 12 million women lose their jobs, and many of those have not returned to the workforce.
Yeah, so let me ask you about that. Has it been more difficult for women to get back to work than men? And can you give us some examples in the Pittsburgh area?
Sure. Yeah. So what we're seeing is that women are still the ones who are caring for children. As we're still in a state of the pandemic, they're still the ones that are home as their children are doing homeschooling. And as we see that certain jobs are, starting to come back, there are industries where jobs have been lost and the opportunities aren't there. So really, it's hard to say what we're going to be seeing going forward and what the long-term impact is going to be toward women. But we do know that women have lost ground due to the pandemic and employment.
We only have about 30 seconds. What would you suggest for women in this region? Can they get help through your agency?
Yes, I always tell people who are unemployed, found themselves recently unemployed, do not feel that you have to go it alone. Our organization is here to help. All of our programs are free. Currently, they're virtual, which makes it very easy for individuals to do at home. And they can find information on us on our website at www.pawomenwork.org.
Kristin Ioannou, who is the Deputy Director of this organization, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching us on this edition of the Sunday Business Page. Have a great Sunday, everybody.